People of Reddit, what is something you will not buy the cheap version of? Trash bags. Life's too short to deal with crappy thin trash bags that rip and drip and make a huge mess. Safety equipment of any boots, motorcycle gear, crash helmets, work gloves, safety things could and often do save your life or prevent life-altering injuries. Pay the extra and save your own self. Tires, the only thing holding you on the road. Shoes, comfort, and quality matter too much. Bread, if the bread has corn syrup in it, I don't want it. Guys, please, I can't afford all this good quality stuff. Toilet paper, because nobody deserves cheap, scratchy toilet paper. Splurge on the good stuff. Your booty will thank you. Tattoos, I don't want any regards. Butter, your meals will be much tastier. Toothbrushes are non-negotiable. Sushi, I'd rather not gamble with my stomach's happiness. Tires, brakes, mechanic who keeps them in good condition. Appliances like a sewing machine or an iron, a food processor or baking mixer. You buy these things once and usually don't get another for at least 10 or 20 years. Never go cheap. Toilet paper, some things in life just aren't worth the risk. Dairy, I live in Vermont, where we have access to ridiculously high-quality milk, cream, butter, and cheese. The price difference between Sublime and Meh is not that big. I'll never go cheap on this stuff while I live here. As I'm painting the kitchen right now, I'd like to add masking tape. The cheap stuff I still had in the basement is total crap compared to the roll of professional masking tape the plasterer left me. A PC power supply, or else you're gonna risk burning your house down once it fails. No cheap bras. Once you have big enough tits that the bra actually matters, you don't want to buy a bunch of shitty ones that fall apart, are uncomfortable, or both. You typically get 3 to 5 favorite bras for different situations: gym, strapless, plunge, push-up shaping, and possibly sleeping, and that's kinda it. And then sexy lingerie is another matter entirely. Don't cheap out on that and don't wear it under clothes you don't intend to take off soon. All of this will probably be expensive. I won't buy a cheap version of a mattress. A good night's sleep is worth the investment. Coffee, you can definitely tell the difference in taste. Headphones, good sound is worth the investment. Mail order bride, I guess you have your be very specific when ordering. Great value bread tastes overly sweet that it overpowers everything you eat it with. Shoes that need to last. Kitchen knives, cheap ones, just don't cut it literally. A good set of knives makes cooking so much easier and safer. I made the switch to a quality brand and never looked back. Car parts, you'll be replacing it again a lot sooner than if you shell out for the AAM. Pet food, it's rather starve myself than give them that crap. Tires, I've had cheap tires and they tires are worth the extra money. Shoes, 100% shoes. Paper towels, Viva is absurdly better than anything else out there. Condoms, if you're going cheap on those, you're playing a risky game. Better to splurge a bit now than dealing with potential 18 years of unexpected expenses. Mattress, office chair, and shoes. I spend a big part of life in one of these at all times, so they better be good. Perfumes, cheap perfume smells exactly that cheap. Olives, the difference in quality between a cheap store brand and my favorite brand is a gaping chasm. Plus, I use the olive brine for dirty martinis, so every aspect of the quality is important to me. I'm also the same way with meat. If I bite into a piece of gristle or fat, I will just get viscerally repulsed. Ketchup has to be Heinz. Shoes and bed, if you're not in one, you're probably in the other. Any knockoff of version of phones. Shoes, mattress, electric toothbrush are the most important ones. You'll pay a fortune for shoes if you buy cheap ones, and your feet will not be happy. The total cost of ownership for a mattress is so low over the years, and you spend so much time in bed that cheapening out makes 0 sense. Buy the best mattress. Brushing teeth is so important for your mental health ... and it saves you a fortune later in life. Pen, I always prefer smooth flowing pen. Tools, especially measuring tools, but generally all kind of sucks to craft, repair or create STH with garbage equipment. Anything anymore. I've learned that buying cheap stuff is actually more expensive in the long run as it will need to be replaced sooner and give a worse experience. Headphones, I need to hear my regrets in HD, not a muffled mess. Dish soap, just because it's blue doesn't mean it's Dawn or even close. I've tried so many, but it's just a waste. Dawn Ultra Platinum is the only choice. The toilet in The Sims can't be bothered to repair it. Hot dogs. I'm a huge fan of Hebron Nationals and I can't stomach most other brands of hot dogs, although I will eat Boar's Head and Nathan Mayo. Hellmann's only. I get squicked out by other brands and can't really explain why. Knockoff Birkenstocks, the real ones are worth every single penny. Mac and cheese, even the expensive stuff is only a few bucks and so much better. Homemade is best, but we jazz up the box stuff with ham or peas or something. Same thing for more expensive stuff in the jar is so much better. And still not that the $3 can beat the .87 can buy miles. Dollar a pack hot dogs never go in my cart. If I can't afford Hebron National or Ballpark all beef, I can live without them. I'm not saying all pre-made frozen food is bad, but it's one area in the store where you get what you pay for. Work boots might have to save for those $300 boots, but your feet will surely appreciate it. I once heard a perfect answer for this question that went something like, anything that separates you from the ground, and toilet paper. Peanut butter. Generic peanut butter tastes like cement mix. Dental floss. It's surprising what a difference it makes. Laundry soap and dish soap. Fake shit is so watery and doesn't clean anything. I get that the knockoff is $2.99, but you have to ask yourself like, why is it to .99? Anything, for shit you want to cheap out on, always buy second cheapest. Politician. I want the best politician money can buy. Ketchup, gotta be Heinz. Pop-Tarts, all the store brand versions taste like plastic. Toilet paper, I will even buy toilet paper on vacation to use instead of hotel toilet paper if I'm in a hotel for more than 3 days. Socks, I used to go out of my way to buy novelty socks. The kinds with characters that I liked on them. I no longer do that because they are all crudely made. They're not good. They tear up within a matter of days and they never fit on my very thick calves. This really sucks because I really like having thighs knee-high socks. Lego, the imitation bricks just aren't the same. Motor oil filter for my car. Anything I'll be using for an extended period of time, hours in succession, so a bed, PC, clothes, chair, etc. Basically anything that is a non-consumable or non-perishable, I will try and get the good version if I can afford it. Craft singles, the other brands are like plastic. Wall paint lasts for a few years and gets riddled with dirt and scuffs. Quality wall paint can last for decades without losing any color or sheen. Buy the paint with the highest paint solids count. You can a difference of even 1 to 2 paint solids can make a world of difference. Quality paint with high paint solids has roughly the consistency of molten chocolate and can be applied with minimal runniness or streaking. Shitty paint with higher water and volatiles content forms drips and streaks readily and generally requires more than 2 coats to actually look decent. Work boots and dog food. Mail order brides pay for quality, not quantity. Trash bags, nothing worse than a full tearing trash bag. Hose and hoses, don't skimp on these. Sex, never had sex for money, but in case ... Ketchup, Heinz, or nothing. Macaroni and cheese, I have eaten the cheapest versions growing up. I bought the name brand versions when I started out on my own and realized how much I was abused as a child, LOL. The best phrase I ever heard concerning this topic was, buy once and buy right. Quality matters. Car tires, you should definitely be confident in such a crucial part of vehicle. Tools, buy once, cry once. Pickles, I love and will pay the extra money for really good quality dill pickles. They have the right snap when you bite into them. Thanks for watching.